Hi, welcome to Say Yes. We need to post more stuff on Instagram. My name is Suzette Vanetti. I'm the reason stuff doesn't get posted, and to my left is Manny Petty.
Hello, I'm also the reason the stuff doesn't get posted, but I don't have the password, so
There
you have it.
I mean, we could figure it out. Except like with Instagram, it's like difficult because like if I give you that password, then it will let you into all of my Instagrams.
I don't want to. Don't worry.
No, I know you
Even
don't.
if I get access.
I know every time I log into the courts because the courts is connected to Rainbow Fest, and I'm like, ooh, this is a responsibility. I don't think it's faces though. Anyway, on my right, on your left, is Katana Ray.
Hi. Sorry, I'm trying to post the link to the stream. Hold on.
Here, I'll hold it. You can talk.
Hi. Okay, that's all I had to say.
You're doing
Thank
ASMR
you.
while you hear the no.
Yeah, listen to my fingers on my glass screen.
Oh, that was good. Who did that? Oh, that was you should do the ASMR. What is that? That sounds like
What kind of alien Earth xenomorph?
I was gonna say that sounds like an alien. That's a
She's sick.
something is coming to eat
on
my
us.
brain. That's the ASMR there. Brain eating ASMR.
All I'm saying, if Sigourney Weiner comes in here, I'm leaving.
It's okay. It technically takes place between a different time frame. It's actually before Sigourney Weaver's time, I think. Yeah.
I love how we did spend like a good 10 minutes on Alien last time.
Well, because we're talking about prolapsed assholes.
We were talking, which the alien reminds me of.
And then she was saying like, her opinion was like a prolapse is like the mini tongue that comes out. When I thought she was gonna say the egg opening up.
Wow, this whole time I thought you guys were talking about when it shot out of the guy's chest.
Isn't that what you're talking about?
No, like, okay, so
there's three different versions.
Aliens.
This is why drag shows never start on time.
That he's like has so many examples of prolapse assholes.
No, alien lore. So like, an egg, the queen lays the eggs, and then whenever someone or something who's a biological form walks close to it or is around it, it opens up with like prongs like that, like this.
Okay.
And that's where the face hugger
Wait,
comes
do
out.
the noise.
It doesn't really have a noise, does it? It's like slimy. Yeah. And the person's always like, let me stick my face right in that egg.
Why?
Because they're freaking dumb.
And then that's the face grabbing thing.
The face hugger, yeah.
And then it goes in you through your mouth.
And then it impregnates your chest, yeah.
It's a good thing that mouth pregnancies don't happen with humans.
I know.
There'd be a lot more babies.
You'd be Octomom at this point.
I would. I'd have a brood. Oh my God.
Oh.
No. There are people that don't like sucking dick.
Me.
Yeah. Do you like sucking dick? Oh, well. This is a very, well, I don't know. I mean, I figured there had to be one in the room. This is a very pro dick sucking room.
I'm anti-dick sucking.
Are you?
No, I mean, I'll receive it. I just don't want to give it.
Oh, okay. Well, you wouldn't be pregnant in that world.
No, imagine if you get pregnant by eating someone's ass.
Oh, I would not be pregnant. I don't eat ass.
Well, to each their own.
No, I'm not shaming it. I just had weird sushi.
Same.
Yeah.
Basically. I had really bad food poisoning last in.
I'm sorry, I checked out for about 2 seconds. How did we get here?
I don't even know. Do we even have? I don't know. I had really bad food poisoning on New Year's Eve this past year, and it was because I got Sprout sushi.
Oh my God, I remember that.
Remember? And then the 2 times I've had food poisoning is when I got something from Sprouts. And I was like, of course, when I spend the extra money on organic, healthy stuff,
non-pasteurized.
it's probably because I waited like
What do
too
we
long
want?
to eat it. You get bread from like Sprouts, it goes bad in like 2 days because no like preservatives and shit. And I was like, oh, I got really bad food poisoning, but I also ate someone's ass for like an hour before that. So I was like, maybe.
Is it Giardia or is it sushi?
Maybe.
Preservatives aren't
That's
the
what
worst.
The world will
right?
never know. Hi, Mom.
Ryan Murphy taught me that.
Okay, so what do we want to talk about? Wait, we have a good audience.
I know.
How are you guys? Good. Awesome.
Like we were good a minute ago, and now we're confused.
Well, it's
Yeah.
It was a very. Everyone was on board while we were talking about sucking dick, and then we shifted.
It was alien, and then it was like a little. Then I was talking about food poisoning, and I was like, actually, no, we're gonna check out.
I mean, truthfully,
We
I
had
think
people be like,
covered
"We're gonna
like
go."
all the food groups.
Remember?
Yeah.
We had 2 people stay, and they're like, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
And there's like the only people in the crowd, and we had to like not acknowledge them leave, so it's just us talking to nobody.
Yeah, and we can't be like bye because that's weird. Be like, people are leaving in the middle of our show. We just have to ignore them. Like, you're dead to me. Yeah. Yeah, well, you will not get me mouth pregnant.
And for you Patreon members, if you do come live, you can get her mouth pregnant.
Yes, yes. There's a bathroom. There's a back door. There's a sushi place down the street. Crazy things happen with sushi. Oh, no. Any questions? Any topics you guys want us to tackle, please?
No, I just have a question about when you guys were talking about Alien last time. Were you just talking about all the dicks? 'Cause there was a ton of dicks and vaginas.
We were talking about prolapsed assholes.
I didn't see those.
There's so many vaginas and dicks.
Oh,
Yeah, Geiger is just like all
Good
like.
vibes though.
okay.
It's fun times.
All right. It sounds like
It is have like it is said that it's kind of like a allegory for essay
oh,
or grape, because it involves someone forcibly getting impregnated and then
I'm sorry. Is that a standard way to reference it?
well, if you don't want to get flagged or canceled or whatever, like because
But grape?
well, you can probably put grape or you can put like the grape emoji.
I feel like
Sure.
we started that one in the beginning.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm chronically on Twitter, so I've gone through.
But how do you feel about people saying words like on like how they say it on like TikTok and stuff to not get flagged or blacklisted when they say things that in real life, like unalived?
Oh, I don't like unalived.
But just I'm just saying that in general, like in person.
I don't like it in
IRL.
person or on Twitter. Like, cause I'm like, there's a word for it. Like, you never. Can you imagine, like, I don't know, being like a professor at college, and your students like, I wasn't able to finish the paper because my grandfather got unalived. I would not be like, you get an extension. I'd be like, I'm
unalive
sorry.
or-
Yeah, no, you'd say it like a fucking adult.
I want to do a Celine Dion version of "I'm Alive," but it's at "un" in the beginning of it, so it's just her like "I'm unalive." No, because it's like there are people who use
As a
it.
zombie.
Yeah, there are people who use it like because they want to spread awareness about something like that, but they don't want to get flagged because if you say certain words or use certain words like "killed" or "death" or "die" or whatever.
Yeah.
The S word.
Oh,
like self-unalive?
like unalive yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-unalivation.
Well, so like I know we both follow a guy who says "buy the farm" because they'll never flag that.
Buy the farm.
Yeah,
Like in what context?
like
What's
like
the phrase?
he's like I want to buy the farm.
Oh.
Yeah, and then like in the comments, sometimes people are like, "Oh, that's so sad," but some people are like, "Oh, where'd you want your farm to be?"
What
there'd
kind of
be
animals
chickens on
would you
this
have
farm.
on this farm?
Yeah, people ask legit, and I love reading the comments because people are like, do you have farming experience? Maybe you could get a loan.
Like a
'Cause
dairy farm.
He's like, I can't buy a farm. I can't buy a farm. And people are like, have you tried like the FHA loans for farms? Yeah, it's legit.
Did you know if you grow microgreens, you can get a bank loan for a farm?
Okay, but microgreens can be like anything, right?
It can be a shelf in the property that you paid for with that bank loan.
Oh,
You could just grow a shelf of microgreens and then.
Do you have that? Because you have like a freaking
well,
farmer's
shut the fuck
market
up
in
because
your
I could use some
backyard.
money.
Well, you gotta produce to profit at that point.
I'll
but,
grow a shelf of microgreens.
and to pay for the whole property.
Oh, I thought it just had to be there.
Oh, I know. I thought you meant like it has to be on the property you're paying for.
Right. I was like, I can have one shelf. I have lots of shelves.
I'm on farmer TikTok because I grew up on a farm. I know all the showgirl doesn't show that, but I walk around barefoot at home.
I love the in the audience when she says farmer TikTok. Do they say unalive on farmer TikTok?
No.
They say kick the bucket.
Yep, that's exactly what they say.
Move to Paris.
Exactly what they say.
They say move to Paris.
They
what
moved to the
RuPaul-
city.
that's
They
what
moved to the
RuPaul
city.
says.
Oh, is it?
Well, when RuPaul says like when someone passes away, they say, "Oh, she moved to Paris."
See, I feel like that's like saying unalived. Just say she died.
It's like a nice way of
Yeah,
saying it.
there's-
But also,
yeah.
like, no one else knows that she says that when she's like, when I've always seen her say it, people don't know what she's talking about.
It would be funny if RuPaul said something like, "Oh, they fracked out." Like just
She got fracked. Says it
yeah,
fracked.
like just showing that she doesn't know.
I will
what
not
it
be
means. He
participating in
doesn't
this
know.
segment as I am auditioning for Drag Race right now.
I like to be.
And
I want them to want me because I'm the sassy villain.
I want them to want me because I'm the cunty villain.
I don't know if I give.
Like I want to be the girl in the corner that's like, oh, you wore that.
I give cunty when someone walks on the stage at Badlands during a performance.
Yeah, you do get pretty fierce.
It comes
You do get pretty
out
fierce,
like
yeah.
it's very mean.
There's very few things to upset this woman, but you step on that stage when a performer's on there. Oh,
There's a
my
lot of
God.
things, actually.
7 deadly sins.
But like
Nothing
in
on that one.
public, like I try, cause like like the struggle when you're like a woman, you can't get mad or you're like a bitch, so you have to like keep it like very bottled up. Whereas like men can get angry and people are like, oh, he's so hot and
Oh, he's having a bad day.
manly with his
Ugh.
screaming and punching
He's
holes in the
sweaty.
wall.
he's bossed up.
Yeah,
Did you watch the Nicki Minaj docuseries on E like 12 years ago?
no.
No.
She had a whole rant about Manny was like 12 when it came out.
Fuck you.
But it was a
I
it
was
was a
14.
docuseries before. This is before Nicki Minaj was like crazy. And she had a whole rant about like how basically like if she was assertive and she was like if she was adamant about what she wanted when it came to the quality of her photo shoots or whatever,
Mhm.
like she gets called a bitch or whatever.
Right.
And she was doing this whole rant about like Martha Stewart being called a bitch because she was like assertive and
This is
you
real.
know, and then she was talking about like, and it's funny because she brought up Donald Trump, and she was just saying like, yeah, but he can have like 20 fucking wives and whatever. But he was like, oh, we love you, Donald Trump, we love you. And it's funny to look back at. This is such it ages so funnily because it's like you never would have thought that Donald Trump would be more than just like the host on Apprentice at the time. Simpler times.
I never would have thought about him at all. Truthfully.
I think maybe that might be my fault because clear, like we've talked about, we've referenced before. Like I don't make sense on the drag scene. Somewhere I caused us to jump the timeline to this Donald Trump.
You're
like,
the
world.
you're the what's the thing called when like there's like a moment like you're
in Marvel.
yeah the
The Nexus being.
or something like that, or there's like a
Don't
what's it
tell my haters
called?
I'm the
a
Nexus
canon
being.
like a canon moment or something.
Oh yeah, that Spider-Verse canon moment.
Yeah, like,
Okay,
like
well,
Uncle Ben.
at whatever
always
point
has
we
to
get
die.
to the end game, can you snap? I'm down to go. I'm down to go. So,
Me?
no.
Oh, who's?
Whoever Thanos is, I don't know.
Oh, all right.
We've entered the MCU. I'm just
Yeah,
addressing-
be discriminate
I've
about.
already started going.
Be discriminate about Manny. Like,
I don't feel so well, Dr. Stark. Like, I mean, I don't know. We haven't talked about Marvel in a long time because this just haven't been really been worth talking
it hasn't.
about.
Yeah, it hasn't.
No, there's been too
I'm
much.
excited
my
about
opinion.
Doomsday.
These drag things in the scene can't act right. Pissing me off, and that's what I talk about here. Instead of sunshine, rainbows, and MCU.
Well, did we answer your question about aliens?
Circling back.
Me too. This is the best audience we've had. What? Any other questions or topics? Yes. I'm gonna read it back because you don't have a mic. I've recently heard the term "flowering your chicken." But the phrase is "flowering your chicken," and can we elaborate?
Flowering your chicken is that like flicking the bean?
Wait, this is a drag term?
Is that like
Who told you that?
Is that like how
Was it RuPaul? Because she says people frack when they die.
Katya said
Oh,
it?
Katya? Oh, that's different.
Flowering your chicken.
Katya
Hey,
comes
Google.
up with terms all the time. She'll be on that podcast.
What do
What's
you
flowering
yeah.
your chicken?
What do you think it means? What do you think it means? What do you
flowering the chicken for
Yeah.
drag?
Flouring your chicken is a culinary term for dredging the chicken in flour, often as the first step in breading it for front.
What does it mean in drag?
Girl, it means.
When you dredge chicken, you're like,
Oh,
Was there a black set on that one?
that was that was assertive. That was assertive.
Okay.
And I said what I was saying was. Excuse me. Oh my god. In drag, I think flowering your chicken means. Well, okay. Well, I need to hear the context. Because are you slaying? Because yes, bitch, you better flour that chicken. You know? Or are you not living and it's like, oh girl, she needs to flour that chicken. You know, because in cooking, I think of it like, you know, we gonna add some seasoning. It needs something. Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's what you think.
Yeah. So
I
I'm
wasn't
think-
listening. What was it?
It's when you need some more zhuzhing. Like you need some seasoning. Like flour that chicken.
You better flour that chicken, bitch.
Flour that chicken, mama.
No, girl, you go back to that dressing room. You flour that chicken.
We're gonna start saying that. People are gonna look at us
Not
like we're
enough.
fucking insane. I want to go to the dressing room and flour my chicken real quick.
It does sound like you're gonna
I'm gonna go.
masturbate.
I want to go beat my meat and flour my chicken at the same time.
Flouring your chicken, Katya, is not a recipe for fried chicken. I'm like, I don't.
Chicken tetrazzini.
I think she made it up.
You know what?
I don't-
I'll go back. I'll listen to the podcast, and then I'll circle back around in a month, and I will address it with the fans, the folks at home, and everybody above. Okay?
Trixie and Katya also say pull the page.
Pull the pad.
Do you know what they mean when they say that though in their
Pull
context?
the pad? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what do you-
I
what
mean,
does
that's a
that mean?
page term.
No,
Pull
but
the
what
page.
does
When
it
they're
mean
pulling the
in there-
pad,
in the
it's like a
Katya-
stunt.
The Katya and
She's
Trixie.
pulling the page.
What do you think that means though?
Like she's pulling a stunt.
And what do you think it means?
Stop the pageant. Like stop the event.
What do you think? Okay, remember it's Katya,
Mm-hmm.
and they're talking about like I'm at home like pulling the page.
Oh, she's turning the page. She's reading. She's turning the page.
She's pulling the.
I know.
That's what it is.
Only in their context.
I don't
Listen,
think
I
that
have made a
flouring your
career on
chicken
being
is
the
a
dumb
real
one.
thing.
No, but like pulling, I think pull the pageant also means just to win the pageant. I think, right? Like these, like she pulled the page, like she won that thing, like she sweeps.
Well, I think it's a stunt because, like, you know, showgirls when they roll the marbles down the thing. Oh, she pulled a page. They do that in the page.
I don't know.
Flouring your chicken is jerking off. Pulling the page.
Pulling the page, yeah.
Yeah, choking the chicken.
Hold on a second.
Welcome to sex ed.
Not to single you out, but you would identify as a straight man, right? Cool. Do you ever say
No,
like
you.
I'm gonna
You.
pull my patch? Really?
Frequently, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god.
You know what? My homework for you, I need you in the next month to say pulling the page casually to someone.
Start it. Yeah,
Yeah, the next-
casually on
yeah,
stage
next time,
doing
yeah.
comedy. Like you know
Yeah.
when you guys are pulling your patch. Yeah.
Pulling the page.
In the locker room, we need to pull each other's patch
I was
sometimes.
sitting at home.
If we lived in a world where pulling each other's patch got you pregnant
In the mouth.
in the mouth, it's a throwback.
Can you imagine if like a guy's being super like if you're with a DL trade guy and he's like,
Why is that question directed at me?
I don't know, because you can pull trade, I can't.
And don't forget that.
And they're just like, hey, what do guys call you? Like, ma?
No, yeah.
When you
Like,
got the
are you
the
talking about
bob.
Ma with the bob? It's when I'm wearing my Ma bob. Just in the corner.
Don't make
just,
me drink alone. I don't know, what a guy...
Well,
what
that's
a-
how I get them to buy
what-
me a free drink. I stand at the bar and say, don't make me drink alone.
You FaceTime them.
Somebody's going to get me a drink.
Are
to
y'all
get me
mad
to
at me
go
or
home.
something? Wait, so what do they call you for, like, what do guys call you, like, when they're trying to, like,
Beautiful.
trying to pull your patch?
Beautiful. When they're trying to pull the pad.
So you imagine
beautiful.
if he was, like, kissing your neck and he was in your ear. And
Oh,
like,
he's touching me?
And he was like...
What is he giving me?
No, but he's hot, though.
He's hot?
He's hot. Whatever
That
you
doesn't
think
matter.
is
What
hot.
is he giving me?
He's giving you... He's in your ear and he's like, can you pull my patch?
I bet you. And you want to know what they call her?
I just want to know what the guys call...
I bet they call you like. I bet they say it like mommy. Like mommy.
So, okay. So,
Mommy.
Not mom.
the Latin DL
Mom?
trade does call me
Mom.
mamitas. The trade I never want usually calls me sweet thing.
They should kick the bucket. Go on.
Yeah. But I guess like beautiful, you know. It's a good term. It's general. It's easy. It'll get my attention.
You weren't monitoring, huh?
My phone's like
I
dead.
like-
Oh,
all
we
you
got
need is
all
a-
sorts of
A
it.
shiny object. I'm like,
Bijou doesn't believe we have an audience. Can you guys make noise? Thank you. And then said, damn, y'all hate the chat tonight. Unalive awareness, self-unalivation is crazy. Chat unalive. They unalive the chat. Hi, Benjamin, not the farmer talk. I need the divas to acknowledge me so I can go to bed.
Who is that?
Good night, Bijou.
Oh.
Her mom.
can you see that?
They want you unalived right before SJ Pride. There goes our headliner. Omar will have to step up. Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night.
She's not gonna see this.
Who up flouring they chicken?
Who is that? Who is that?
That was Rowan.
Oh my god.
My favorite thing is when the fellow dragons are watching from home, and then I get home and I like log on to Twitter and I'll see all of them interacting about what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then I'll get like sick clips of me sent like, "Oh girl, you rested for a second," and I'm like,
Oh, Valentine's coming for you in the chat.
"What did
What'd
she
she
say?
say?
Valentine,
Okay, so-
watch your mouth."
Then it was Manny just talking over Katana. I thought you were going to bed. I was just texting my fave daughter. She had to get Manny one more time. But now I'm going to bed. Laugh my ass off. Juliana, yes. No, Emmy.
Oh, they're in the family group chat.
And then it was Valentine said they call you Dada.
I love Valentine.
How do you say that? Like sexy?
Dada?
I thought it was like puppy.
Dada sounds like a age.
So,
play thing.
okay, I have to be within an inch of my life to call you puppy. The most that I will call you is like, pa. You know?
Pa?
But like, I also have severe daddy issues.
'Cause that's from the
so,
Farmer
like,
Talk,
I don't
babe.
ever reference dad.
Yeah, Pa is from the Farmer Talk. That's what-
Pa.
yeah.
Oh.
Well. But yeah,
Oh,
no.
Amy.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I have parent issues in general, so I'm not really. Don't call me mommy. Don't call me daddy.
I like being called daddy. But also, I'm kind of like.
Did you hear that, Bijou?
But sometimes, but also, like, not like all the time. But it's like I almost feel like I almost don't like. I had to get into the idea of being called that and accepting that I give that, but because I don't give that at all. Or when guys call me pa, and I'm like, I don't really get that kind of energy, but okay.
Well, and because it's like, you know.
I also go. I don't like when guys call me when guys call me man. Like, hey man.
In the middle of sex?
No, like when it's like when like they're
Yeah,
trying
man.
to when they're trying to like engage like
Oh.
like I want to meet up with you, man. And I'm like, okay, bro.
See, okay, this is where I fucked myself over because I'm so anti-man
You
that
floured your
I
chicken?
hate being. Yeah, I flour my chicken and I hate being referenced as a man.
She unflowered it.
But like, there'll be times when like if you literally call me man, I'm like, I'm turned off. Why'd you just call me that? Whoa.
Especially when I know the person.
Whoa.
When the person I'm texting has a accent, and I'm like, you don't talk like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've
Me
never heard it
texting
called.
Danny.
Can I say that word?
No.
Okay.
I love a accent on a guy though. Someone on Twitter was like, when do you reveal your accent to your man? And then people were like, you hide it? And I like a faggy man. I'll take a faggy man over a fake masculine man any day.
Because usually the most like.
I thought you were going to say, because you're a faggot.
Yeah, because you are fag. Fag. So can we edit just fag above you? Boop, 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 boop.
That's gonna be our post on Instagram.
No, see, because even the most masculine of men who are like so like just like naturally like macho are still a little faggy. Like I you know, like there's
I think the closer you get to like masculine, the more.
well, there's the I'm pretending I'm not
What-
gay masculine, and then there's the I'm masculine but I'm not afraid to have a feminine side or like just be. It's like the gays who aren't afraid to say like asshole as opposed to like like bussy. Like I can't even reference that it's an ass. Like, sir,
Is
I
there
am a
I also
man.
like when they call it a pussy too.
is there an unalive version of the word for the F word that I can say? Like
I usually say, I'm thinking about texting. I usually just put like a cigarette emoji. Because we were talking about it earlier and on Twitter, and then because Jet Black was like, funny story. I was at the Barnes & Noble Cafe, and this girl in front of me in line offered to buy me coffee because I told her, she asked me, are you on your break or are you going to work right now? I'm like, oh, I'm on my lunch break. And she was like, okay, this has a point, I promise. And then she's like, and then she went up to the barista because she was with a group of girls that were taking kind of a while to order.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I'm not in that hurry. I was just getting one drink. And that was it. I had already eaten, so I wasn't that big of a rush. But then she, I was wearing my lanyard and everything, and then she was like, oh, I want to buy this gentleman his coffee. And I was like, okay, like, yeah, I'll take a venti white, whatever.
Yeah.
And then as I was going, I just kind of walked my happy ass over to the waiting area. And then she was like, can I pray for you? Yeah.
Yes, do it right now.
But I also don't remember. But then she was like, do you? I don't know. I don't think she actually asked like right away. She was just like, "Are
Do you suck cock?
Are you a? Do you flour your chicken? No, like.
Do you like getting pregnant in the mouth?
Yeah. What goes through your mind when you watch the movie Alien?
Yeah. She was like, "Oh, do you know the Lord?" And I was like, I mean, I don't. I know of it, but I don't. I forgot. It was kind of like all at once. I didn't even know what was happening. And then she's like, "Do you mind if I pray for you? I feel like God highlighted you to me and I don't think it's a coincidence that we ran into each other." And I was just like, "Okay." I forgot the point of the story, but basically, she like asked to put her hand on.
I was the girl.
She asked to put her hand on my thing, and then my shoulder. and then she prayed for me, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, cool. I'll take whatever positive energy you want to give me in any capacity."
Mm-hmm.
And then I tweeted that and it was in the middle of it happening. I was like, "Oh, this nice lady just bought my coffee." And then I posted it, and then a second later, she's like, "Can I pray for you?" And I put like, "Oh, she asked me if I knew the Lord, and she has to pray for me." And then Jet Black was like, she could smell the faggotry seeping off of you, and then her comment got flagged for bullying.
Oh.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, and I was like, "Girl, you can't. You had to put like F@GG0T or put like the cigarette symbol with like
Which, I would like to address, okay? I feel like some of us should be able to, submit paperwork to be able to, not get flagged when we use that word. Because, I would love to throw it on Twitter all the time, but I don't. And I have a lot of opinions that involve the word faggot.
I'm going to call people a GG0T.
FAGs. F.
No, just the GG.
GGOT.
GG0T.
GG0T.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to.
Not really. Sorry. I'm just looking for that word that I can use.
I use the F word.
There is one word you can use that we can't use, but
Trainee?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We can't say that anymore.
Yeah, but I can't call people that.
You can
unless they
call
are
it.
like-
You can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but
Not
it's
everybody
weird.
is a fag. My straight roommate is a fag. It's fag. I asked him how his day was. Hey, fag, what are you doing?
I used to use the T word all the time because I thought that when we, as drag queens, we on the trans spectrum of people who transcend gender. And then when it comes to if there was a Civil War lineup of the femmes versus the normies, I would be on the trans side no matter what. Even
And
if
J.K. Rowling wrote this fan fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cursed children, yeah.
And the Jews are still the goblin bankers.
She's also Jewish, by the way, just to...
J.K. Rowling?
No, you.
Oh, yes, I am. No, that's...
You said,
Sorry.
that got dark
She's like,
quick.
yeah, those Jews, those goblins.
I thank you for catching, yeah. Not everybody knows, sorry. I don't look it, but yeah. What was I going to say? You think I look it? I'm like, here, take the mic and say, you look Jewy, Suzette. Yeah. It's my best move, too.
So in a hot way. After anything you say, you just say in a hot way.
In a hot way?
Yeah. You can say any shitty thing. And then you
Oh, in a hot way. Oh, yeah. I had it in the dark. In a hot way.
I was thinking more
You're fucking stupid in a hot way.
Oh.
See, I don't know.
Aw.
I'd let that slide.
Dad.
If you said you're fucking hot, but or you're fucking stupid, but in a hot way, I'd be like, you're right.
That's like bim. That kind is like
Oh,
bimbo.
yeah, I'd be good with that.
It's like,
Absolutely.
okay, bimbo fantasy.
Give me $1.
That did come up today, though. Somebody was... I think it was on Bijou's Live. But what was it? Or no, maybe it was somewhere else. I don't think it was Bijou's Live. Something. Oh no, it was a phone call I had, and it was like, I don't know. I'm mouth pregnant a lot. Are non-binary people trans? Was like the
Yes.
question, and I'm like, I feel like that's like saying everyone with a medical degree is a doctor, different destinations.
I see your point.
With respect, we all have different struggles, and a non-binary person or a gender fluid person might have different struggles than I do, and I think to lump them together, I don't know.
Yeah, I can feel like the difference in experiences can be attested to that, because I would say I'm more gender fluid. in and out of drag, like
Mhm.
in drag, I'm woman, she, her. Don't you ever use that HE on me. But like
The high
'cause, like,
efficiency
'cause-
detergent.
yeah. We don't do high efficiency detergent.
Low efficiency detergent
It's just
only.
the little, the powdered Ariel kind, the Mexican kind. I'm a Latina. That's the only one I know how to use. But I feel like for me, it's like there are some days when I'm like more masculine. There's some days where I'm more feminine, and some days like I feel like I fight with my body dysmorphia in the sense of like on my days where I don't have the ability to express myself femininely. Even if I'm feeling like more feminine that day, I'm kind of like, well, I'm a boy today. I have boy stuff to do, or like because we talked about this before. Where it's like I like to exist kind of as boy and girl. I don't really want to like pick to choose either one. But I feel like there are some days where I'm like, or the vice versa, where like I'm in drag all day and I'm like, I just want to be a boy today. Like I just want to scratch my ass and sniff my hand. It's but it's like where it's like
way.
there's some days when I'm like
In a
feeling
hot
more
way.
girl, and in a hot way. Where it's like I want to sparkle, I want to put lipstick on, I want to like put a lash on, and I have boy stuff to do. I'm not going to work in drag.
I feel like whenever I like present in a more masculine way, like if I'm wearing like a more masculine outfit, I feel like I behave more feminine. And I think it's because I'm just more, I like the way I like to look handsome, even as much as I like to look pretty. Like that's why I've always known that I like being like a cis man. But when I wear like more like gender like neutral or like androgynous clothes, sometimes I feel like I have to compensate with masculinity to kind of be like, I'm still a man under here,
Well, because I feel like you're somebody like me who like we do a lot of. I mean, obviously we do because I learned how to do my makeup from you. We do a lot of like shaping to like give us that drag face that we're going for. We almost are putting on a new face. Like my facial recognition, for obvious reasons, doesn't work when I'm in drag.
Yeah.
But that's because I've changed the shadows, the shape. Like my face is not this pulled back. I'll tell you guys right now. But it's like that kind of like in between where like I can look in the mirror and see a different person than when I'm out of drag and look in the mirror. And it is almost like two people's. Like at home, she's referenced as her own person. Her, I have my own drag room. It's her room. I have my own bed in there. Like I don't know. I feel like that's kind of something that we go through with like how much makeup we put on and how much we put into like changing our face.
Yeah, it's like when you stop seeing yourself in the reflection that you can be like just an extension of that part of your like your mental like illness. No, like it's like when you're like I've never had a question about like Katana being my like, is that what I want to be? And like, no, like I like being a boy. I like being who I am and everything. I like the juxtaposition of the contrast. I've always liked the whole like duality of having both. Like like the stark contrast of me being like a bald egg and then me being like Katana. I like not being recognizable. I like to look way different, and I think
Wait, so you are trans egg?
Trans
Wait,
egg.
you call trans person who hasn't come out an egg?
Egg prices are
don't
gone.
You
out
said
me.
a bald egg.
There's a new one. Oh
my
God, I
God.
hope. Oh Lord.
But,
I'm adding him tomorrow. Trans
yeah.
eggs are trans. Eggs are trans.
Prices are going back up.
But to answer your question, at least I guess from what I've learned, is that non-binary falls under the trans umbrella because it is anything that, like, trans can be anything that doesn't identify with whatever you're assigned at birth.
Yeah.
So even if you're like, even if you're like, oh, identify as nothing, that's not what you are assigned at birth. So it is under the trans spectrum.
Yeah.
It's kind of like saying like, oh, well, like I'm under like the queer spectrum, even though I'm just a gay man. But if someone is a lesbian or a bi person, they could be queer and also bi. And that's how well, and also that's how like people like with like outreach, like pride programs and like education, they're like, this is what like is kind of taught into like, this is what's educated to people so they can have like with HR and stuff like, like this is under that. It could be anything under these categories. It's very I think identity and gender identity and sexuality is a one person to person situation.
Yeah.
Like, because for me, I'm like, am I this? Am I that? Like, I don't know. And like going through life and experiencing things, my eyes open to different things. So I think it's kind of sad when I see people who are so set and like, no, I'm this and that's all I like and I'll never like anything again. Whereas like for me, like I was gay, and I even remember being like a young person and I was like, I liked penis, and now I just don't. Like dick doesn't do anything for me. Like dick is like an elbow to me. Like it could be out of the picture and I wouldn't. Like if I could date a Ken doll, I probably would if he had a hole.
There is a surgery where you can become a Ken doll.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to.
Not you, but I'm saying like there are people that elect to do that.
But funny enough,
Yeah,
if
haven't
I could,
you seen the movie Dogma?
with Lance Morissette?
Yeah.
Not in like 20 years.
Well, you know the joke when he pulls his pants down.
I don't remember.
When you go to heaven, they remove your genitals.
All I
and it's
remember
just
is all I remember is Jane and Silent Bob were in it, and then Lance Morissette was like God or something, or
that
Yeah.
movie went from 1 to 100 so quickly. It was,
and then she blew up Ben Stiller's. Not Ben
and you know what?
Stiller-
Here's the crazy
Ben
thing.
Affleck's head.
Here's the crazy thing. My parents, ESL, Mexicans, being AF, they had no idea what we were watching. My brother was like, "This is a movie about God," and they were like, "Okay, está bien," and they just let us go to the room and watch this movie. And I'm sitting there watching this movie, and I look at my brother, and I'm like, "Oh, we're not supposed to be watching this."
I think it's a great movie.
No, I think it's a great movie, but per like Mexican Catholics, that
yeah,
movie's
well,
the devil
no,
itself.
yes.
Well.
For Jews, great movie.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about it except for Lance Morissette being at the end, and she blows up the guy's head, and that's it. That's all I
Yeah,
remember.
she was fierce. She was fierce.
What was she? Was she like God or something?
She was God.
Spoiler alert.
She was God.
You've had like 20 years.
Was it Alan Rickman was the Metatron?
Yeah, Alan Rickman. Yeah,
And
Salma
Alanis Morris-
Hayek. Well, Salma Hayek and Chris Rock were the apostles that got left out because Chris Rock is black and Salma Hayek's a woman. And
See, now I want to watch it because I want to watch it as an adult now.
yeah,
Well, yeah, and
But why
like
didn't Jay and Silent Bob were there? Why were they
because
there?
they're in all Kevin Smith movies.
they're the
Oh.
protagonists.
They're the Suzette
A
of the
shit
Kevin
demon.
Smith world.
A shit demon. A
Yeah.
shit demon. Okay.
We're the shit demon.
You know what? We've given away a lot about this movie except for the plot. Please watch it.
Is it streaming anywhere? But yeah, like it's funny because like even with the idea with like trans people, like people are so black and white, like cut and dry. Like, oh, if they have this genitals, or they this, they're not this A or B. Where I'm like, because for me, after I dated a trans man for 7 years, and I never considered it or thought about it, but it just happened, and I fell in love with the person, not the genital, obviously. But for me, it worked out because I'm like, I don't like dick anyway, and I was like, it worked out. So for me, like. But I always viewed him as just a man. Like I never had any question because I mean I knew him post transition, so I only knew him as that. But for me, like I guess for me having my own personal experience learning that is like when people just see like, oh no, like they have that there. Like, but if you had a Barbie doll and you hold it up and she's got no nipples, she's got no genitals showing, you would say that that's a girl because she's wearing makeup, she's got long hair, she's wearing a dress, she's whatever.
The box told you.
Yeah, and then with a Ken doll, that's a guy because he's got short hair, muscles, no, whatever. But there's no dick there.
Mm-hmm.
And but we were taught as kids just to know like this is GI Joe, this is Barbie, and we can tell the difference. And I just think it's funny how people just can't open their mind to like the possibilities beyond like hole and pole, like because there are a lot of straight men that I don't think have to indulge in that to be a straight man.
Well, and I think there's something to be said about like, the bi erasure and whatnot. My brother recently told us that, he's bisexual. Thank you. I won that bet. But
Oh, I'm gonna win it. It hasn't happened yet.
my brother?
Yeah.
Yes, it has.
No. The next part. Oh, it has. Okay. Oh well, you win.
I'm really good at guessing. I shared a room with him for like 15 years. I was bound to learn something about him. But no, but I think that there's something to be said about like the bi erasure and like kind of like picking or choosing and like kind of where he's slowly started to come from was because like his kind of like okaying the situation and being able to talk about it is like he was attracted to some of the dolls, and and then some of the queens who weren't dolls, and kind of what that meant for him,
Well,
and
unless
like
it was
feeling
May.
comfortable
I mean,
with
if it's
it.
May, then I think we're all.
Well,
you get
May,
a pass.
Not May with her AI photos.
May's an entity.
Yeah.
Yeah, with her AI photos.
Yeah, May, if you're watching, stop. You're
Stop
pretty
with
enough.
the AI, May.
There was a really interesting YouTube video when I was doing my makeup today, because I talked to Dixon for a while, but then I just watched YouTube videos while I painted, and this woman is completely XX, her chromosomes, except her blood. Her blood is XY, but the rest of her whole body's XX. And I'm like, and so they're interested in her because when she was in utero with her twin, the placenta's touched and his blood code transferred over to hers or something like that. Because blood-wise, she's her brother. Like, she reads as her brother when you test it. But I'm like, and so they're the implications of like organ transplants. Like, how could that be accepted? That's what they're really interested in. But I was watching it like as a trans person, and I'm like, what the fuck do you call that? If you're conservative, like
A mutant.
right? What is she? Yeah, I mean,
X-Man.
because she had a baby, and the pregnancy was fine,
Literally.
and the baby was fine, and like literally, she's a functioning, identifying woman in every way, but her blood is man blood. And I'm like, that messes up some arguments for people. Because you're right, people do look at it very narrow-minded.
What even with, I think, I don't know if I mentioned this last month, but like Jinx Monsoon did an interview recently, and she was talking about how like people who, she was talking about being intersex and how people are not diagnosed for that, like they're not tested for being intersex. So like sometimes, depending on when the baby's born, they'll just choose whatever is the most developed like anatomy, and then they'll be like, you're a girl. So she's like, well, they're being assigned at birth, literally.
Right.
Or they perform like gender assignment surgery to fix or to maintain whatever is the more developed genital. So
Mhm.
like they're performing gender reassignment surgery at birth sometimes, and the person has no choice or whatever. Whereas people think that that's what trans people want to do to kids, and they're like, no, they don't want to do that. But they're saying like if they want to be trans, they should be able to experience it. But it's funny how they just kind of glaze over the idea of people who are intersex, and it's like probably like the one the least spoken about community of people, and like the trans-ish, like when it comes to gender identity at all, like it's more common than we probably think it is. But whenever we think about it, it's always like as a joke, or it's like, I've only ever heard intersex used as like an insult to women.
Yeah.
Like I remember when like in 2003, like people thought Sierra was a hermaphrodite, but I don't know where the hell that even came from. But hermaphrodite, I think they only use for like insects now. That's not an actual term people use with.
It was a big term in the 90s.
Yeah.
Hermaphrodite. But I like, just to like go back to the root of this thread. Somebody asked me yesterday about drag. They were like, "What's it like doing drag?" And I said it depends where you are in your journey. Because yeah, you're fine. There. And, yeah.
I'm just reading your text.
Yeah, read it.
No, I can't.
But
see
like
it.
drag fucks with your head if you do it enough. I think no matter who you are, because you have a sense of self, and then you're developing this other sense of self, and it's not unlike being a method actor, which I also am. But like you're creating another identity, and you would never do that without drag. They also thought all drag queens were trans, and I was like, no. That's a very small percentage. Like, only the ones that flower chickens.
The farmers.
The farmers. Yeah.
I do think it's kind of interesting sometimes when I see someone who's like doing drag for a long time, and then like they eventually all come out as being trans. It's just like obviously like love that for them, but also it's kind of like, okay, but we're not all trans though. It's like, but a lot of us are. It's just like in the public eye, they're like, actually, I've been trans the whole time. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but like I'm like, I just don't want that to be like kind of like a. I think people think like, oh well, like I knew you were the whole time because you do drag, and only trans people do drag. I'm like, No, but I think it's a stepping stone to reach your identity, to discover that you can be trans.
Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't find it without that.
That's why it's always made so much sense to me for showgirls to be trans. Like,
it's like driving whatever road takes you to Vegas. Like, you don't have to stop and become a gambling addict, but like you can go, like you can drive by. I think that's a good analogy.
have you seen the memes about Wicked Part 2 where where Glinda tells Dorothy to take the yellow brick road, and then like there's like the bullet train that zooms past and you can see Dorothy on the side. There's a bunch of memes of people being like Dorothy when she sees the bullet train driving straight towards Oz. That's like one of my favorite things right now.
So many people are messaging me right now. I'm like, I'm doing a show. They know this. Okay, well, I think we answered that question. Any other questions?
Any spooky, scary Halloween questions? Dixon? Do you like?
Oh, you didn't know?
Have any of you three experienced a supernatural phenomenon?
Have any of us experienced a supernatural phenomena?
Phenomenon.
Yes.
Banana.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's hear about hallucinations.
I will not. She said, I will not. Like,
Out of
explain
respect for
further.
Dayla, I will not be revealing who I chose. A supernatural phenomenon. Oh my god. Okay, well, I mean, the house that we grew up in was haunted, and I'm not talking about my parents, but it was pretty haunted. Just stuff happened, random stuff. We saw people that weren't there sometimes. Yeah, it was and also, like, you know, in Mexican culture we're very
Honey, the
spiritual.
land.
We celebrate things like Dia de los Muertos and stuff like that. So we have like a strong connection with like the supernatural and kind of like what that
After.
is and like the other side and whatnot. And on my mom's side, I had like a grandmother who lived far up in the mountains, and she practiced her brujeria, and she, you know, that's kind of like, she did a lot of that. So I always grew up pretty comfortable around the culture. So it's almost like sometimes when you see a ghost, you're like, well, yeah, right, hey. But yeah, you want some chicken? Just floured this chicken. Come have some, baby. No, but I just like.
I'm just thinking, like, seeing a ghost, being like, "You want some chicken?"
That actually,
Like
okay.
me high as fuck in the kitchen, seeing a ghost. Like,
No, okay. Something like that happened
I got
to
a
me.
caniac combo. If you want to share it with me,
Something like that happened to me in high school. Like,
you
there-
offered a ghost.
no,
chicken?
but like, okay, I was at a gas station, and there were these guys, and
Poultrygeist.
there were these guys, and they were like, we're gonna fuck you up, and I had just gone in and bought gummy worms, and so I was like, do you want some gummy worms? Like, and they were like, oh, no, like, and then they left.
Wait,
And
and
it
this
was-
was a ghost?
But it did
No,
not-
this was some guys at a gas station in high school, and it was the weirdest thing ever.
They thought you were like, crazy or something.
I guess I was just like, maybe have some gummy worms instead of beat me up.
I thought you were gonna say like, oh, I was approached by a ghost, and then they,
No.
Yeah. Well, and then there was this one.
I haunt everyone
my,
else's
My mother
life.
told me this story, but I can't. It's a 50-50 whether it did or didn't happen. Because it's very possible that it could have happened, but also there was a very large period of time where my mother hallucinated a lot of things that didn't happen. I'll let you put the pieces together back home. But apparently when we moved into that house for the first time, she was like checking on all of us, and I was like mumbling and making noises, and my mother's Native and Mexican, so all Native American culture is also very in tune with like spirits and whatnot. And when my mother had moved in, she had like saged the house, and so she figured she had pissed whoever was in there off, and they were trying to like get the message through to one of us. And it chose me because, you know, I like to talk. But she like, I was tossing, turning, and I was just like mumbling things that weren't like making sense. And she called her stepfather, who lived on the res, and you know, was very like where she learned a lot of her spiritual practices from. And he was like, put the phone to him. Him, I know. Oh. And he was like, Okay, well, it sounds like whatever it is, he's fighting it. So just put a rosary on and pray for him. And I guess she did. And that's my ghost experience. Once again, I was there, but I wasn't. So I don't know. I'll tell it to you. Tell it to you later. Long story short, I was almost possessed, according to my mother.
R. Kelly, don't pee on me. No, I don't think I've ever had any like supernatural experiences. I would at least that I was like able to like perceive. I don't think. Like I was never, I was raised in like a new house that was built before we bought it, so like there was nothing really there. Like no one was really. I don't, and I love hearing about people talk about stuff like that and alien stuff. Do you know Roz Hernandez, the drag, like they're a drag queen?
Yes.
Do you ever watch like their supernatural like ghost hunting stuff?
I tried to like get into it on like TikTok.
She did a podcast and she has people talk about their own like personal things and like, Coco Peru had a really interesting one, but I'm just like I just never like because people were like yes I definitely had one and they know exactly where they were at what time and whatever. I'm like I've been open to it, but it's never. I don't think I've ever seen it.
It really is one of those things you don't forget. Like every paranormal experience I think we had at my parents' house, I remember more than most of our memories. Like it's just the split moments. Like I could tell you what television show I was watching, what I was wearing, where exactly I was in the house. I can remember probably the first 15 seconds and the last 15 seconds after. Like it's so just like it's so bizarre to at least feel like you're experiencing something like that like you kind of like take a mental screenshot where you're just like whoa.
So have you ever had actual experiences or no?
No, I've been a lot of places that people think are haunted. Like everyone who's in Badlands when it's like in the middle of the night is like, this place is so spooky, and I'm like, it's not.
I think the mall I work at is haunted, but we just kind of say that as a joke. It's like, oh, it's the ghost, it's the mall ghost, because they don't do anything. Things will just like fall over or whatever, but they'll just be like, oh, it's just the ghost.
I do have a joke about because like I'm always at Badlands, and so when like there's new staff, they're like, damn, you're all like even on nights where I'm not performing, they're like, you're always here, and I'm like. Yeah, and I'm like, actually, I'm not. I died in 1972.
And you have unfinished business.
And I was on this plot of land, and I'm not allowed to leave. Like, I can leave for 23 hours at a time.
Honey, the land.
Yeah.
Have you seen those? Have you seen those videos of Sylvia Browne from the Montel show?
No.
So do you remember like she was the medium from the Montel Williams? She had like the raspy voice, and
Yeah.
someone was. I don't know the
watch
words
it.
verbatim, but she was saying like, oh, like, she was saying about like this family was like being not haunted, but there's a presence there by this person, and they're like, oh well, the house was built for us, like we're the first person to live in the house, and she's like, honey, the land you're living on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's like a meme that's going around now.
I like that. Yeah. That's what I tell people, and I tell them if I'm off site for 23 hours and 1 minute, like I get yanked back, and it's very painful. Which is why I elect to go to Badlands.
Or the one
every day.
The one's like our brother disappeared a long time ago. We don't know where he's alive or dead. And she's like, he drowned.
The psychic.
That's what she said, and he's like, yeah, very just like he drowned.
That's. I'm like, that's also that's the last that's the last episode of Agatha All Along too.
What?
He drowned. When
I don't even remember the ending of Agatha.
Billy's looking for Tommy, and like he's like. He's not scrying. That's what the charmed ones do. He's like traveling the plane of existence,
brain jumping.
Yeah, and he's like searching for. He's like tripping out in like the final battle room with him and Agatha, and like he's looking for a body for Tommy, because Tommy's just a wandering spirit, and there's a boy drowning, and he's like,
oh, okay,
yeah.
yes, okay, yeah, I remember.
That'd be funny if then you cut that with he drowned. Yeah. Just super cut. All right. Any other questions?
Any spooky ooky Halloween? Because by the time we get back, it's gonna be Thanksgiving time. So.
No, not quite. I mean, it'll be Thanksgiving season.
I was gonna say, ma'am, Thanksgiving is at the end of this month.
I know, but I mean, we're not gonna be. It'll be after Halloween.
True.
It'll be after the ice skating rink opens in downtown Sacramento.
Oh my gosh.
They open November 1st. Oh, yes, question. Nico.
What do you think of those
We have lots of thoughts. I don't even need to look to either side. We have a lot of thoughts on that. Here's my thing. I think it's great. I think it's a really awesome thing that people can use, kind of like drag can teach a trans person. It could show a trans person that they're trans. And I think drag on Halloween, I think first of all, I think every man in the world should do drag once. I think if more people were in touch with their femininity, then there'd be a lot less holes in the walls and wars. But like I think that it's fine. Do it, but I don't know if I'd call it drag, and unless it is drag, and then also do not ever go to a drag queen and say like, "Oh, you do drag? I did drag once too. Here, let me just find the picture. It was Halloween 3 years ago. Hold on, I'm looking. I'll find it. Give me 1 second." And it's like, baby, no, this is my livelihood. Like all the time, people are like, they think it's a hot. They're like, oh, like I'll talk to people, and they're like, so do you have any shows coming up? And I'm like,
Yeah, I need to eat.
yeah, it's my fucking job. Like, what do you mean? Do I have? I'm like, do you have any shifts of work coming up in the next year? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know? And so, like, that's my feelings about Halloween. Like, do it, have fun with it. Don't. I think the same thing goes with like people trying new drag, especially straight guys. Don't do it offensively. Like, and I don't even like the costume
Because there's nothing funny about making fun of women.
Right.
For no, like, you
unless
just,
it's J.K. Rowling.
yeah, even then, it's like, like there's a fine line between like I'm doing this for the humor of what gender is, and kind of like I'm a man in a wig and a dress and I am woman, and then there is like I am actively dressing as a woman to be derogatory to women, to make fun of them, to just like harass them yet again in a new form. But this time I'm dressed like you. It's like,
Yeah, like I'm gonna dress as an old woman with a cane and saggy tits. Like, why? Be more imaginative with your costume. I don't know.
Yeah, I
gotta
I think it's cute when like men can like dress up as like their wives, and like their wives can dress up like as them.
Oh, I like that. That's cute.
Because it's like they're not doing like, it's not high like stakes. It's like, okay, they might wear a wig and maybe like a dress, but it's just like them being okay with like some men are so like anti anything feminine, like they'll like they'd soon rather be a killer than be associated with anything feminine or gay.
In life or on Halloween?
Just in life, like
Oh,
if you
yes,
tell-
yes,
if,
yes.
If a straight guy will be like, again, he would be quick to kill someone rather than to be
Fully.
referred to as gay.
How
or
many
feminine.
murders have happened because of that? Probably.
Well, there's a
like-
whole like law about it, or there was like the gay panic, like
Oh,
yeah, because they're like, if someone murders another person, like because they find out like they're actually a man or they're trans, they would use that as defense in the crime against killing.
oh,
Trans
but they
people.
fooled me. Did you have any other feelings about drag on Halloween?
I think it's a rite of passage. I think it's.
Yeah.
I think more straight guys should just do it just for fun, and girls should do just like men for fun. Like it's just fun. Like it's just like, and it doesn't have to be high. Again, it doesn't have to be high quality. Just put on a cheap ass Party City wig. Just laugh. Like just have fun. Like
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, it's okay to wear this. It's not going to define me as a man. Like
Right.
It's even more. I think it's always more like men who are okay with their like. Not their femininity, but just being okay being presented. And
Men who are secure in themselves.
yeah, like people, I think there's a lot of people who, like actors who are just like, okay, like, oh, I can put on a dress. I don't fucking care. And it's just cool. Or they're just so secure. Like people like, I don't know, like Stephen Colbert or whatever. Like he's always been very like, I don't fucking care, and very open about kissing men or dressing up in drag. And then, but he's not like, I don't think people are like, oh, maybe he's a trans woman.
Well,
Like, it's just like,
because he goes home and knows who he is.
yeah, and
you
it's
know,
just,
so
but
he
he's not
doesn't
like,
care.
he's not disgusted by the idea like, oh, I could put on a dress. Like, it's just a dress. You know, it's the same thing.
Right.
But I think it's a rite of passage. Like I didn't start drag on Halloween, but I did definitely go out as drag, like in drag on Halloween, like that first year to kind of get used to being in public.
Mm-hmm.
Because my first show was private; it was at UOP, and then my second show was like at Pride. So putting yourself out there in like a general public setting where like you could be perceived by strangers, like it is kind of an easy like toe in the water.
I mean, it's an experience, and like I used to do a comedy show because after like I started doing comedy, a lot of people were like, "Well, I want to do comedy and drag too," and I was like, "Okay, do it."
Good luck.
and then I realized they wanted me to give them
Tips.
a Halloween. No, they wanted me to give them an
Oh,
occasion.
So to give them a reason. To do
Yeah, because it was like you need that, like, because a lot of people need that, like, safe space to do it within. Like, I'm only gonna do it on Halloween because it's like, it's GGOT to do it, not on Halloween or,
it.
but like, so I started a show called The Shoe Show, and comics would come, and then they would get in drag however they could. Their sister, or mom, or neighbor would put them in drag, and I remember one of them that's still my friend because I don't have a lot of comic friends, but he guest hosts STFU sometimes. He was like, I got catcalled on the way in, and I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm not even pretty. I was like, don't matter.
I don't.
And then like their comedy actually, because you know when like, and this kind of answers your question. I'm so sick of seeing the same sets from the same people. Like when I hang out with a comic for a long time, I know their set. Like I could do their set, and watching these comics in the show, the shoe show, do their set for the first time, but in drag, like the millionth time they've done it, but the first time in drag, they were thinking about what they were saying more and how they were being perceived. Like autopilot wasn't on, you know, they were like more cognizant of what they were doing. So that's my feeling about Halloween. I love Halloween though.
Do people use Halloween as like a stepping stone to get into like puppy stuff? Like
pup play?
Pup play.
You were like, "Where's the puppies?"
Do you ever?
I'm like
do you-
there.
But do they like kind of just like find out like, oh, this isn't for me really, or they're just like, because I feel like a lot of people who do drag, they think drag is for them, and you're like, oh no.
And then they get into drag once, and
Because
they're like,
everyone-
I'm
"You
like,
do
do we
this
have
all
enough
the
time? Do we have enough time to talk about the people that think drag is for them and it's not?
Because everyone will the worst thing you can do to a new drag performer or any drag performer is to give them false praise. Just because that's your friend doesn't mean you should go and be like, you look flawless, you look fine, nothing you did was wrong.
Linda Evangelista.
Because then
I've never said those words to a new drag performer.
Because like in that you can call it, you can be like, oh, you look good.
You
or,
showed up.
She doesn't, and there's one queen that looks just like Linda Evangelista, and Manny's like, you look like a person.
Because it's just like you can give this person such a fake idea of what they think they look like, and they look a fucking hot mess.
I actually messaged Bijou the other day.
To tell her she's a hot mess?
No, to
She's going to kick my ass when she wakes up and sees the rest of this podcast.
No, it was to thank her because she's always going to be, and like everyone is to me. Like all my friends are honest to me in their own ways.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I appreciate that she will be honest.
Yeah.
And I know. And like somebody was like, I don't know if Bijou likes me. I was like, girl, none of us do. Like, it is hard to tell.
Don't worry. I know
She
who
likes
Bijou
me.
doesn't like, and she likes all of you.
She asked me, she was like, you know I like you, right? I was like, yeah, no, I have to remind myself sometimes. Like, after you say something, I have to be like, nope, she really likes me. I know she
See, and
does.
as her first daughter, it's the vice versa. She's too nice to me, and I'm like, what's your fucking problem?
Well, because you're spicy.
I'm the first daughter of
Like that
three.
would,
I have
that-
to have
that-
a little
that
could or
kick.
could not be racist.
I have to have a little kick.
No, I definitely feel like with Bijou, like if Bijou's like nice to you all the time,
Oh,
then she probably doesn't like you.
Mm.
But if she's like reading you and making fun of you, then she really likes
that's
you.
what she's gonna be mad seeing because she's gonna be like, you outed my secret.
I mean, in theory, I don't know.
Allegedly.
Hey, Gorge. You
Yeah.
look gorge.
No, she's never said that to me.
I like when I used to go to like DragCon, and then people would be at the meet and greet, and then I would be looking good at the time in like 2014. I looked good for the time, and then people were like, "Oh, you look gorge." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And then the next person next to me, they'd be like, "You look gorge." I'm like,
Like,
well,
I'm sorry
damn.
nobody says that
I guess
to
there's
you.
room for everybody. I guess.
They like musicals from 1942.
Are you gonna see Kiss the Spider Woman? Are you into that? Because I want to see it, even though I've not seen the original movie or the musical.
Truthfully,
Or are you anti J Lo like everyone else?
I am the woman who wants to get kissed. No, the last J-Lo movie I really jumped at was Made in Manhattan.
Okay. I think gonna say like Hustlers, but she took it back 20 years. Like, oh, Made in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Oh, The Cell. work.
You know, I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
I know. I legit think that J-Lo is like I prefer
In
as
a
an
hot way.
actress over a
So.
singer. I guess.
I think J-Lo is a strong performer. I think that she's got many attributes and talents. I do love watching her get dragged on Twitter for no reason. I can't. I am in the comment section. I like to laugh, but I don't have any particular problem with her, and I would book her for my show.
To sing or to do drag? A singer?
Well, we can now. We can book singers at whatever show we want. You saw tonight's Friday.
Is she a singer?
And I'll put J-Lo in drag too. She'll get the Friday check and everything. Suzette,
Yes.
do you have thoughts?
On
Anything that was just J-Lo?
J-Lo? Singers.
I do think it's ironic we're talking about J-Lo and tonight's Friday.
I think.
I didn't mean to do that. I actually legit want to see Kiss of the Spider Woman, but
I think a drag show should have drag performers. I think variety shows can have all sorts of performers. But I think if something is billed as a drag show, then it should be a drag show.
Yeah,
That's my thought.
I think when I, as a main host, sit here and tell all these new dragons who want to like do my show and work for something, when I tell them that this is what you need to do, and then we see somebody else come in and just sweep all of their work kind of under the rug, like they don't matter, and put somebody in because whether that be their own nepotism or just because nobody wants to work with them because they're kind of a terrible human being. I think it's a little disrespectful to the drag entertainers who are there at every Monday, who are there at my Wednesday show, who are there at a Thursday show, who are there at a Friday show, not paid, paying, drinking, paying the bar, paying the entertainer,
collect tips,
working, coming up
showing
to
up
the
in
host,
drag,
letting
yeah.
you know that I was here, posting you on there. I think that there's so much work that we tell these young dragons to do, and then when you get to bring somebody in because of whatever, it does bother me a lot.
Yeah, and like it happens.
But I'm the bitch, so.
It happens in comedy too.
That
Like there are
bitch.
comedy shows where, for whatever reason, like they'll be like, "Oh, we're gonna let someone do comedy." Like there was a show in Midtown that did that every fucking time. They were like, "We're gonna let someone that's never done comedy do 10 minutes," and it was like, "Why?"
me.
Like we're all going to open mics and shit. Like what the fuck is this?
So how about the weather, y'all?
Right. I mean, like, comedy is an art, drag is an art. And I think if you dedicate time and effort to it, I think that to see somebody get to be in a show that you've worked hard to be in is a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Or
And
it's
no,
like,
no shade to the
it's
performer who does like get the
pull of the
opportunity to get
badge.
booked. Our issue is not with you. Our issue is definitely with the person in charge who's allowing these decisions to be had and allowing these other entertainers to be discredited and thrown to the side.
Well, because some people don't know, right? Like, some people don't know.
Because that person's just fighting for the booking like the rest of us.
Right. And, like, you don't know how right or wrong it may be to accept the booking. Like, when
Especially when you're not
yeah.
as heavily invested in the community and you don't
right.
know.
Like,
kind
you're
of
just
the-
like, oh, that sounds like fun. I'd love to do that. Is it okay if I do this thing that I do? Play a ukulele? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. Play the ukulele at Badlands, girl. And I'm like, okay.
Well, and it's like there's a time and a place, you know, and it's like sometimes I'll do,
That's how you say it.
I'll start with like a fierce, I know everybody's gonna love the Miss Riri party, mix, and then I'm like, okay, the next number I'm gonna juggle, and I'm gonna focus on the juggling. I won't lip sync the entire song. I will lip sync through the song, but like what I'm entertaining you with is the juggling, and I'm a drag queen who can juggle. I feel like there's a time and a place, and we all have our different talents. That's kind of what separates all of us, and we bring that out, You don't bring a rotisserie chicken on stage every week, but when you do, it's going to be iconic,
I mean,
It's-
nearly, but
You did not respond to that thing that I sent you with the man as the rotisserie chicken as his emotional support
I've
animal.
seen that joke like 3 times.
Oh, okay, all right. Some guy went on a plane with the breathing box on his backpack, and he had a rotisserie chicken in it, and he told everyone it was his emotional support animal. And then halfway through the flight, he just starts eating it. And I said it to Kanana. I thought I was gonna get a reaction. She just left me on red.
I do that a lot.
I know.
Red.
I don't have to tell myself you like me, but I'm like, messaging you sometimes is like praying. Like, I'm not gonna get a response. I just hope you get the message.
I love messaging
It's me,
because
Margaret.
it's just like it'll be at the point in time when I always message you immediately when I think of messaging you. Like sometimes I'll procrastinate on people, but I'm I'm gonna throw the hello into the void and wait for the void to throw
No,
it back.
Manny always texts me and she's like, "Hello,"
Me too.
and I'm
It's always
like,
just,
and I'm
well,
like,
hello.
"Hello."
You did that to me though yesterday.
When I'm feeling spicy, I say,
Can I ask you
bonjour.
a question?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
well, that's more of like a. Can I ask you something? Like it's
Well,
like
yeah,
I have a
but-
random. It's not like a. Why is this? I didn't want to be like, why is it this? It's just like, I have a
That's
question.
fair. But I feel like it's coming from the same place as the hello. Because, like, I get the hello from Manny, and then I get that from you. I actually text with all the hard to text people. I feel like I am the nexus being, like, I'd be texting Apple and Aurora, Taryn, you.
Oh my god, I'd get a faster response than a carrier pigeon to Apple.
That's what I'm saying. People want to know what my superpower is. Getting text back from these hard to get text
But you
back
know what?
people.
I will say that's me with Liz. Liz hates you all.
Liz does hate everybody.
Liz always responds to me. Not on TikTok though. She'll respond to me on TikTok a month later.
I love Liz for that because we'll send each other like 3 TikToks over a course of like a month. And then at the same time, we'll both respond and we'll just like be on and like, LOL, sis, that's so funny. And then we won't speak for another 3 weeks.
Yeah. She'll be like, I hate this. LOL. And then she won't respond to anything else. But then I'll message her on Instagram instead, and then she'll talk to me there.
Yeah.
Did we answer your question about Halloween? Great. Good. Yeah, well, you know, I'm lumping it under that subthread.
Nobody can tangent like the girls up here.
You got 1 minute. You got a question? Yeah, 1 minute. Nothing? Word. We
You
did
know
get
what?
we got a
You do
compliment.
provide a lot of questions too when the audience is just you.
We got we got a compliment messaged in from Pocket.
Relax.
He said we
take
look
the
great.
night off. Take the night off.
Pocket said we look great.
Pocket said we look great. Hi, Pocket.
Do you have any questions? Okay.
Nar.
Oh, I guess let's ask us something random out of pocket.
Me personally,
Yes. Something deep. Something dark.
I'm not good on my feet like this.
Well, you're sitting down, so that's.
This is it's warm takes all over again.
Was there anything we want to plug? What are we doing? What are we doing soon?
Oh my God, I have so much charity wise and not charity. October is the busiest month
Who
for drag.
cares?
People think it's
Just kidding.
June. All of it, yeah.
the court.
October is a busy month for drag. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I'm gonna be in Palm Springs for charity, but yeah, we're doing Drag Queens on Ice in December. I'm planning that right now, and there's always there's so many brunches at this point.
On ice?
See?
Like ice skates?
Yes.
No, the queen.
Sometimes we take off the heels.
The queens are going to be doing ice raids down in Palm Springs.
Yeah. Oh my God! Don't say that.
Well, no one Suzette. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you want to get her canceled?
That's gonna. They're gonna be like, she's that.
Drag queens, fuck ice.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Yes. Yeah. No. It's gonna happen December 12th. And it's a CGNIE event.
Oh, that's mine and Danny's anniversary.
That's Emma's
Oh.
birthday.
It's our made-up anniversary. We have actually no idea what our real anniversary is. We have so many busy months because we have a lot of cats.
You're actually not dating.
So I tried that one. He wouldn't listen.
You're in a coma. Wake up.
If I could wake up from this nightmare at any point, it'd be great.
You're still fighting the demon.
Oh my gosh.
On the outside. What's that?
The frigid queens in Sacramento.
Frigid Queens in Sacramento.
Queens on ice.
Queens on Ice. Yes. What about it?
Is in Sacramento.
Yes. It's in the Doco.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's over near where like Hard Rock Cafe used to be,
Mhm.
huh?
Yeah. Like. Yes.
They did it before, right? You did it once before? Twice?
I did it a long time ago, but it wasn't me.
Oh.
It used to be, I guess, Rainbow Chamber.
Oh.
And I need events because I run a charity and I want to raise a lot of money for the charity because I have a year to do it. Oh, we picked the theme for my step down,
Oh.
Pop Star Meltdown. Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh my god, I'm showing up in a Sabrina Carpenter wig, no drag,
Please,
just the wig.
please. I get to just have complete stage meltdowns all night. I'm like, fuck yes. And we're like, no, crowns and gowns not preferred. Like, come in theme. But yeah, no. We're gonna do the Drag Queens on Ice because I was like, what? I tried a slip and slide event at the Bolt, and you liked it. I know, but no one else. I'm like, it was hot. It was like 100 degrees, and I'm like, look, a slip and slide and Jello shots at a leather bar.
And whose ass were you spraying with that hose? Who was that?
I don't know. An ass and that.
That was like her opening picture. It was like a video of her spraying someone's ass with the hose.
I gotta say, I didn't even do it for the video. Like, I'm so glad we got the video. Thank you. But like, I was just like, this will make the picture cooler. Spray his ass, because like, get mist droplets around that peach. Doesn't when you go to the grocery store and the mister comes on and it hits all the fruit, doesn't it make it look better?
With the thunderstorm.
When it's like a little bit dewy? That was and then we got a video and I was like, thank you.
Every day we stray further from the grace of God.
Well, I'm Jewish. So, you know. What?
I said thank you guys for straying.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
I love the stray.
Who doesn't love a stray? What's up?
She's feeding stray cats.
Oh, you don't love it. I was like, you have a question. Do you have an out of pocket? Oh, what's up? Q prom. I don't know because the center does not like me.
Or us, I don't think.
Huh?
Is that like the?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a whole podcast basically talking shit about them. So.
I don't know who we is. It wasn't me.
Yeah, no, they're
But she
doing
still did
it.
Rainbow Fest. I didn't.
I didn't, but that's because I was on timeout for my bad behavior. Sorry, I hate maggots. When I'm done being off punishment, you guys will see me back.
I'll ask for you to be in next
But
year.
unfortunately,
Yeah. Any other? Before we wrap, questions? Sure. What's my opinion on? I don't know if I know enough about.
I don't think I
fusion
know anything
energy,
about fusion energy.
But I mean,
I know Fusion Fitness.
from knowing absolutely nothing, I mean, is it clean?
And a fusion cuisine.
Oh, then we need it. Yeah, we need it. Is it like flux capacitor? That's
That's time travel.
no, but that's like the energy that was being used was like Mr. Fusion.
Yeah. Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yes. It's like it's clean nuclear level energy. Or I'm sorry, plutonium. I have to remember. It's been a while since I've seen the movie.
Okay, see, I was the
I'm
girl
not as dumb as I
in
look.
school who got the boy to do all of this work for me. So whatever's happening here, I've never touched.
Do you have an you know us? Do you have an out of pocket question? Okay. No, I didn't know if you did.
I'll throw a weird out of. Yeah. Do you guys have any weird piercings?
I have no piercings or tattoos. Yeah. And it's not like I don't want them. I just, whenever it comes to like getting the idea of getting one, I'm always just like, I can just get so much food with that money. But I'm just like, I'm very cheap. If I wasn't doing drag,
Like
I
you
would
weren't
probably.
Jewish.
If I wasn't Jewish, no, I am not Jewish. And there's anything wrong with that, but I am not. But yeah.
Preface it.
But yeah, if I didn't have drag, which is like basically like buying stuff for an entirely different person, like I probably would. I want to get like a few. I want to get my bridge pierced, but also like I don't know. I can also just glue. I can also just glue stones to my face. Like
I was
every
gonna
day.
say, I feel like you're pretty good about like when you feel that in drag, I've seen you with all kinds of stuff just glued to your face.
Maybe I'll just try it as like a trial run to see how I like it. But because I'm so lazy to wear my contacts, I wear my glasses most of the time. But I don't know. I just like the way it looks. But I also want to get a katana tattoo, and then
Like the word or like
no,
an
like an actual katana, like a
Yeah.
sword. And I also wanted to get like a sleeve of like all like the like legendary weapons of like the video games I played as a kid. Like I want to get like I want to get like a katana just for me, and I want to get
Get a
like
crafting
a
table.
gunblade from Final Fantasy VIII, and then I want to get. I had a list, and I just was like, one day I'll get.
You
it.
saw that meme that was like, your tattoos your tattoos are your weapons in the apocalypse. What are you fighting with? And you're like, I'm racked up.
I'm fighting with a fucking baby.
Yes.
Is it a baby? Is that a Cupie?
It's a cutie.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, that's not a baby, that's a Cupie.
Is this a bottle of mayonnaise?
Everyone's like, "Is that your baby?"
I have no piercings. Yeah, I just I don't even have my ears pierced. I don't know. And it's not like a pain thing or anything. Like I'm fine. Like when I get blood drawn and stuff like that. Like it doesn't bother. I mean,
If you can have
I just like I don't think me out of drag it fits. So doing it for like just drag when that's not really what my just drag aesthetic
That's
is
like
feels a
shaving your
little.
eyebrows.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
shaving my eyebrows when I don't really want to. Because I use my eyebrows so heavily. I don't know, but I have tattoos. Love tattoos. I want more. I have one on my arm. Most people don't see it because it's covered by like
Feathers.
feathers or jewelry.
Mhm.
But I want to get this whole section kind of tattooed. We just recently said goodbye to one of my cats from my childhood after 21 years. So
Damn, old
I
as
want
fuck.
to get like his little paw, and you know, as the kids go, I want to get the paws up
That's
up the
cute.
arm.
I want to get a cat. I know I've never had a cat, but I want to get a cat of some kind.
I think you do really well with a cat. I think your energy would really suit a cat.
If you could wake up with any body modification without any like pain or money, or like just wake up tomorrow with it, what would it be?
A fat ass.
Like a
If
BBL?
I could have hips and ass,
Just one.
Just one ass cheek.
I will do the right hip
And she'll just pose like.
and cheek. Yeah. No, I like if I could really like if there was any kind of like I would give myself kind of like a BBL if it was gonna go painless. Just because I'm too lazy to do all those squats and y'all are lucky the Lord did not give me a big booty because if I did all this on natural leg, all of you would be out of careers.
I wouldn't mind having my nipples removed.
Okay, Kyle XY.
Well, he's in a belly
Oh, he didn't have a belly button.
But like speaking of like Ken dolls, like I kind of wish I just like the way like I don't know like not having nipples.
They're useless.
Yeah, or like yeah, because mine aren't wired either. So like there's
Well,
no-
they're useless for men.
well, because sometimes they can be if they're wired, you can get some use out of them. But
What now?
like if you like if you stimulate them, it can like pleasure you.
Oh,
But mine just are just basically just there for decoration.
yeah.
But I feel like I would just like my body more without it. Just like kind
And you
of.
can get them removed.
I know, but I don't want to pay. I'm just saying,
Oh,
if I
yes,
could wake,
yes,
I was
yes,
like, if I could wake up, you know, for free, like, yeah, just I don't need nipples.
No nipples.
Because like, if you have a nipple and you have like, if you have to wear like a shirt and your nipples are showing the whole entire time, like, I used to tape my nipples down because it embarrassed me.
I want to change my answer. This is the most obvious one for me. If you know me, I talk about it all the time. If I could painlessly get FFS, that's what I would like. I don't mind pain. I don't have a problem with pain. What I have a problem with is the recovery time because I'm lazy and impatient.
Oh, I would get a hair transplant. If it was like you can have this and that, I was like, yeah, I'll get that too.
You have
Take my
nice hair
turkey.
though. You have nice hair.
See, like the back of my hair is good. Like it grows good here, but then just like here and here, not so much. So like they just like take like transplant from the back of my head to the side. But whenever I see it, they always like make it look so short. Like it's almost more noticeable because they have it so short. Like I'd bring mine down all the way down to here.
Yeah.
But also, I think that like technology with men's toupees will just advance so quickly in the next couple of years. Like I'll just wait till toupees get more accessible. Because even now, like you can get a men's unit like $150 for like a human hair unit. But I just don't like how you have to like blend in like the side. So I basically want to have like a Homer Simpson thing where like it's ball on top and hair on top for it to
You
blend.
have to glue it in.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do all that. What would you have done?
Well, I don't have any
What would you
tattoos.
start with?
So
That's
you just
it.
so you'd wake up with like a tattoo?
No, no.
I also meant
was
like
just saying I
body
don't have
mod,
any.
like not like conventional. I mean
Oh,
like weird.
I can have a third arm.
No, like I mean like would you get like your tongue split or would you have like
Oh.
I would like to have my tongue split.
I
It just
think I have
seems
a long
so
enough
painful.
tongue for it to justify getting split. I feel like you gotta have like a cool tongue, you know? Because it's like you can't even see it split with the size of my tongue.
I just think it's so cool you can like articulate each side.
Yeah.
Oh, with the tongue.
Mhm.
I thought you were saying Manny could. I'm like, what? Do it. Well,
I would get the
that's-
alien tongue just to stick.
that.
Well,
I think we should wrap.
I think we should wrap on alien tongue.
But thank you guys for coming out tonight. Appreciate it. We do this every first Friday, and the next one is
In November.
yeah.
I think it is like The
It's-
very first week.
Yeah, it's like the second or something. I don't know.
Because October. No, it's not. Oh,
Oh, the
actually, I lied.
first.
No, because Halloween's on a Friday.
Oh, it's not the first. Yeah.
It's the 7th, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. The 7th. And then I always have STFU, which is a show where drag performers try comedy. Manny's going to be in the next one.
I will be.
And Dixon was in the last one, and comedians try a lip sync. So it'll be fun. One day you'll do it. One day. And then Stab has a variety of shows that you guys should check out, but there's nothing after us tonight. So if we can get a round of applause for Jesse and Stab for letting us do the show. And thank you for watching at home. Any goodbyes from you guys?
Sophie said hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello,
I just saw
Sophie.
it just now, like 3 hours later.
Oh. Bonsoir, Sophie. As always, follow me online. I'm just as chaotic on Twitter. On Instagram, I do have a little bit of class. You can find out where my shows are. Come see me every 4th Wednesday at Badlands. I am your Besos host for your Latin drag show.
And every other first
And
Sunday?
every other first Sunday, I'm the host. It's supposed to be Lotus, but she never seems to be there. So come see me in November.
And then I have actually a lot of bookings this month. So tomorrow I have San Joaquin Pride Fest in Stockton. And then I have Ethan Drag Show every Tuesday in Stockton at Paradise Nightclub. On the 10th of October, I will be judging the Polarity Drag competition at Badlands.
I
Whatever
will be
that
too.
means.
They're just not paying me for it.
And then on the 14th, it's Kamaya Bipunari's birthday. It's a Monster High themed birthday party in Stockton. On the 23rd, I am booked at I have brunch at Roscoe's on the 12th with Bijou, My Illusion, Clive Max,
Yes.
and I think it's just us 4.
Yeah, it's just the 4.
Am I missing somebody?
It's 4, no?
Me, Bijou, Clive, Maya. And then on the 19th, I'm in dress code cosplay for dress code at Badlands Nightclub. And then on the 23rd, I am doing a Thursday Vampire Night.
Oh, I'm in the Witches' Night. The
And
week
I'm going to be
before.
Lestat from Queen of the Damned. We'll see if anyone's young enough or old enough to remember who that even is.
I have a lot of stuff. Charity, non-charity, drag, comedy. So follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, everything's on our Instagrams. We'll post it.
Yeah, I always post pictures. I'll be at Stockton Pride tomorrow
We'll be both
in the
there.
VIP. Have a good night. Bye. Do you remember where we parked the car?